We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Ryan Switzer on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. He's up to about the 37. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Running for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And the Jets have recovered. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Here we go, D. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Charlie. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Set, ready. 70 in. I got 86. I got 86. Single. Mike 4. Hey, let's get that ball.
Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off.
Prime time, baby.
Lost the football, put it on the carpet. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And down to the 11. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. 2nd and 8.
52's a Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Okay, just like that. Hey, alert. Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm not ready.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Mike 52. Let's go.
No score after one on EA Sports. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Watch the pass. Hurry. 52's the Mike right here. Over there. Right. Run. Mike 52. Man, I got you. No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Wild Bill. Mike 52. Pistol. It's our time.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
McLaughlin now for the Browns field goal. And this one is right through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. You got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. Check. Watch the edge. Hey. Watch it. Hustle.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Squeeze. Get in there. Alpha. Slam.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Braden Mann now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Landry now on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 116 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Hey, what a party at.
About 4, 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, he's 2nd and 6. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's brought down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
52. Watch 52. 52 is the mic. Good track. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Here's Mayfield. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. That catch good for only a couple.
Yeah, baby. My 52. Stay with your man.
From the 27, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
My 52. Here we go. 52 is the mic.
Mayfield with it once more. Drops it off for Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw, Mayfield. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's to the 10 and finding the tight end Hooper. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb as the first half is winding down. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Taken in at the 3.
We got this. Yeah!
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Now Wilson on first down. Man open is Keelan Cole complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They go play action now. Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Watch the shift. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Options galore here, second and a few inches. They go play action with Wilson. They'll get this to Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Shift. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, hey, watch the shift. Shift. Check your hot read. Go. Yep. I got him. I got him. That's me. Go.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll run it with Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch his flat. Watch his head.
To throw is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at about the 32. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. And again, it's Chubb. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A give. This is Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And maybe some indecision on getting the punt team out there. And they're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Switch gears.
Here's Wilson to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Play action. It's Wilson. Into the secondary past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Wilson. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Wilson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You don't want no problems with me.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Out. Undercrush. Alert flare. Check 43. Check. Lucky.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And everything's going to be more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is now lost.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Again with Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Wide, get wide. 25, check 25, check 25.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Jim. Under 10, 10.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 52. I'm coming after you.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Check 52's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
No.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Mayfield.
Let's go. He's tighten up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run with Chubb, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
He's not going to get me. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, on 133. 2. Watch the screen.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Mike 52. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Mayfield to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Big edge. Tighten up. Hatchet. Point it right. Check 50. Slam.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Let's go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll set the offense back 5, make it 1st and 15. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
For us, for Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.